What's up, guys? My name is Fran and welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to, where are we? We're at Micro Center, and that's because we're gonna go buy an RX 5700. We're gonna figure out if it works on a Mac. I don't see it. This is definitely looking for the RX 5700. Maybe it's in the display case? Of course it'd be in the display case. Why would it be out in the open for anyone to just pick up? Or maybe they're just all in the back. Alright, let's go find out. What are you running away for? It's not like you need to run away from the camera. Okay, guys, so here we go. I've got it. And now we're gonna take it home, put it in the machine, see if it works. Okay, so we are back in the studio, and pretty much what I'm gonna do now is, the reason I picked up this card is because we're gonna try to figure out if it's gonna work in my Mac Mini. I haven't read up on this, I have no idea if it's gonna work whatsoever, but we're just gonna go for it and we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna pop out my my RX 570 right here as my eGPU. Yes, I'm sure. There she goes. Wow, this thing is actually really nice. Well, so far, we got nothing. Alright guys, so it is now 3 days later, and unfortunately, this video hasn't gone exactly as planned. So when I was originally thinking of the concept for this video, I thought it'd be pretty simple. I'd go to the store, pick up a RX 5700 series graphics card, pop it into my eGPU enclosure, hook it up to macOS, run a bunch of benchmarks, and it'd be a really simple video. But unfortunately, at the time of recording this video, there doesn't seem to be macOS support for the RX 5700 series of graphics cards. So if I didn't get it to work, what is even the point of this video? Well, instead of wasting 2 days of benchmarking and testing, I figured we'd at least look at some of its performance while running in Windows. Now, in case you're wondering, the RX 5700 series of graphics cards are the latest offerings from AMD. These cards are to directly compete with the NVIDIA parts, the 2060 and the 2070. But with the recent release of these AMD graphics cards, NVIDIA caught wind of this and then released even newer cards of their own, the Super series, so the 2060 Super and the 2070 Super. And then AMD turned around and then cut their prices. Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy couple of weeks in PC hardware. But even with all this recently released hardware, I as a consumer couldn't be more excited, because when companies compete, consumers like you and me are the ones that actually win. So how was the performance? Well, to be honest with you, it kind of depends. In some areas I was completely blown away, while in other areas I wasn't so impressed. Starting off with video editing in DaVinci Resolve as well as Premiere Pro, here I didn't see much of a difference. In most of my render tests of rendering 4K video into H.264 video format, we only saw gains of somewhere in the neighborhood of around 2 to 3 seconds, and that's definitely within the margin of error. And then there were the gaming results. What's up, guys? Editor Friend here, just popping in to help you guys ignore what I was saying at this part in the video, simply because between editing and recording this video, I have actually figured out the actual problem and didn't want to give out any misinformation. Okay, and back to the video. So when it comes to the RX 5700 series, I give it a big thumbs up. It's a great card that does give you great performance at a great price tag. So while that's all I really have to say about the RX 5700 XT, I did just want to say that I think it's really cool what AMD is doing currently in the market. They're totally disrupting the CPU market and sort of having Intel running to making better parts and coming out with lower prices. And then they also have NVIDIA starting to become more competitive and dropping prices and releasing hardware that's actually really good. And I'm hoping sometime in the near future, Apple does add driver support for the RX 5700 series of cards inside of their operating system. That way we can get it inside of our eGPU enclosure and test it out. But for now, that's gonna be it for this particular card. So as always, folks, if you have any questions or comments about the RX 5700 or any ideas for me in this card in the future, do me a favor, leave them down in the comment section below. Also, while you guys are down there, if you like this video, hit the like button, and if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Fran. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.